Hello, Liam. How are you doing from Egypt?
Olá, boa noite. Como está você? Tudo bem?
Uh, je vais bien. Et toi?
Molto bene, grazie. Encantado e piacere di conoscerte.
Muchas gracias. Mucho gusto. Gracias.
De nada, de nada, nada.
So even though you live in Egypt, you love languages and you love to talk about the similarities between languages, don't you?
See, yeah, for sure. I love languages. I'm always obsessed with languages, especially
Yeah,
Latin language, the Romance
exactly.
languages.
So these are all from Latin. They're all based on that language. And all the words that we're going to talk about today are similar, or some of them are similar. Mostly Portuguese and Spanish are the most similar. But sometimes you'll see similarities in all four words, all four languages. And let's talk about some of those today. So
Yeah,
maybe we should start off with a word like friend.
yes, like friend, that one is very similar. It's in French is gonna be ami. You'll say, for example, comment ça va, mon ami? Mon ami, je vais très bien, et toi? And you'll go to Italian, you'll say amico, amica. This is in Italian. In Spanish, it will be el amigo, el amiga, ¿cómo estás? And Portuguese, it's going to be amigo, amiga, también.
Right. So the O is for the masculine and the is for the feminine, right?
Yes, exactly. Amigo, which is the masculine one, amiga, which is the feminine.
So the person speaking is the one that picks the last part because they're masculine or feminine. So that's how you do it, right?
Exactly.
And in English, we don't have that. But in all these four other languages, you have this masculine, feminine, and they're pretty similar.
And Romance languages.
Now, the French, the E is at the end. So ami, you don't hear it, but you see it on paper. And then the other ones, the O and the A and things like that, right?
Yeah, in French it will be, it has, with the masculine one, it has just an I, and then the feminine one, it has an extra E.
Okay, and so then there's this other word, peace, that's similar in all languages too, right? Tell me about that one.
For sure, yeah. Peace is gonna be in French, paix, and in Italian, pace, in Spanish, paz, in Portuguese also paz. The same thing.
Yeah, that's very similar. So pacify in English is to make a baby peaceful. And then there is maybe some other uses like that. So we have similarities there. Now, what about the word world?
Yeah, world, this one, I love it so much. In French, it's gonna be monde. Like when you say tout le monde, avec tout le monde, it's a great one. And
everyone, right?
Yes, everyone. And it means the world. So in Italian, it will be il mondo. And in Spanish also, mundo, en todo el mundo. And in Portuguese, el mundo. They're the same.
So mundo and mondo. I think there's only one difference with the U or the O. So that's pretty cool. Very similar. Okay, so now there are some other ones that are very important too, like birth and birthday. So let's talk about the word birth first. And yes, I have the spellings right here, and I have the I wanted to tell you guys that are watching this video that I have a really great resource for you, and it's called ielanguages.com. And on here you can see all these words that way beyond what we're talking about today that have these similar meanings, these similar spellings and these similar words. So birth is la naissance in French, la nascita nascita in Italian, nacimiento in Spanish, and nascimento in Portuguese.
Exactly.
So again, if you're watching and you are a native speaker of these languages and you want to contribute your corrections to us, we would be happy to take them in the video notes below. So feel free to do that. But we're learning just like you, so it's a good thing to do. Now, how do I say happy birthday in these languages?
Yeah, that's an interesting.
So I know in French we say bon anniversaire,
Bon
and
anniversaire.
like the anniversary of your birthday. Bon
Yes.
anniversaire. Good anniversary. Literally.
Yeah.
So what about Spanish?
Spanish is gonna be like feliz cumpleaños.
Mhm. Okay, so you have to make sure that you're in the right language if you're talking to somebody about their birthday. All right, so what about the opposite, which is death? Are those words similar, Liam?
Yeah, I think so.
So let me tell you what they are. So in French, death is la mort. M-O-R-T. We don't say the T, so we say la mort.
L'amour.
And then in Italian, la morte. And then in Spanish, la muerte. And then in Portuguese, a morte, I believe. All right. And then we have one more word that I really want to talk about. And this is the opposite of death. This is health. Because health is so similar in these languages. And it's what you say to your health when you hold up a drink. You say santé in French. And then, yes, and then la salute in Italian, right? Do we say salute?
Yeah, la salud, I guess so.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the A part. But I know in Spanish we say la salud, right?
La salud.
And then the Portuguese is interesting because it's saúde or saúde, right?
Great.
Yeah. So that's awesome. So I just wanted to say thank you and goodbye to you. So how do we say thank you in all of these languages?
Yes, you're gonna say in French, merci, merci beaucoup. You'll say in Italian, grazie. You'll say Spanish, gracias. You'll say obrigado. In Portuguese, if you're a man, you'll say obrigado. If you're a woman, you'll say obrigada.
And that one's different than all the rest.
It's
So
a Portuguese.
grazie or grazie or gracias. Okay,
Yes.
yeah, you're right. And then merci is different too. So, but merci, I think of like mercy in English, but it's more like merci, like thank you for helping me kind of thing, or, you know, have mercy. It's kind
Exactly.
of funny. And then how do I say goodbye?
Yeah, in French, you'll say like au revoir. You'll say à plus tard. But sometimes you say adieu. That means like goodbye forever. Adieu. But you say see you later. À bientôt.
Right.
Yeah. À plus tard. Au revoir. In Italian, you would say arrivederci. Arrivederci.
That one.
Yes. They say in Spanish adios, or you can say hasta luego. That means see you later. Right. And in Portuguese, you'll say até mais. So you say ciao. You can say in the 4 languages, you'll say ciao. That means goodbye. Ciao. And it means hello. Ciao, ciao.
Well, Liam, I guess it's time to say ciao.
Yes, it is.
Yes. Well, hopefully we could do this again. This has been a lot of fun.
Yes.
And I will see you next time.
Thank you so much. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye.